Naila, why is English language important to learn?
This is because English language is an international language and is widely followed and understood by people across the world.
I want to learn this language.
To learn every language, there are some skills to develop. Follow this class to learn these skills.
Viewers and class, we welcome you again on MTA Africa, our program English Language for Junior High School. We are going to have the last lesson on our present and past tenses. We hope you have enjoyed the lesson so far. If you do have any comments or questions, you are welcome to send it to us. The channel shall be open to everyone for you to do so. Please sit down, get relaxed, and follow us through. Class, we welcome you again for our program. The topic for today is going to be on present perfect continuous. We could have discussed it before we looked into the past tenses, but I left it to come at the last to see how best we have followed the program so far. Let's look at the objective for our lesson. 1. To be able to identify the verb's form required for present perfect continuous. That is very important. Mostly that's the task. That's the challenge to most students, being able to identify the verbs needed. We should also be able to identify the present perfect continuous in text. When we are reading and we meet present perfect continuous, we should be able to identify. We should also be able to construct sentences in the present perfect continuous. And then we should also be able to explain when the present perfect continuous is used. It's very important. Let's get into the lesson. Let's look at the forms of verbs needed. The concentration is present perfect continuous. So it means whatever verb form we are looking for, the verb form should be made of what? Present, what again? Perfect, and what? Continuous. So by now you should be able to tell me the number of verbs or forms of verbs we need to construct sentence in present perfect continuous. How many? Yes, Nazir?
3 forms.
Good. We need 3 forms of our verbs. We need a verb in the present form, a verb in the perfect form, and a verb in the what? Continuous form. Good. And the first one is what has been shown us. We need a verb in the VS form or VE form. Yes, tell me, which form is VS form? Which form is it? VS form. Which form of verb is that? Orchard?
Present.
Good. Present what?
Simple present.
Yeah, it's simple present or about. Is it singular or plural?
Singular.
Good. And then VN form? Josefa?
Plural.
What plural?
Plural verb.
Yes, in which form?
Present tense.
Good. It's in the present form. Good. So as we have them, has or have. So you need what? Has or what? Have in the present form. Has is singular. Have is plural. We need has for singular subject. And we need have for what? Plural subject. Good. Then B, we need our participle form of to be. And the participle form of to be is what? Salma? Been. Please spell it. Good. B-E-E-N. As we have it there. So we need this one too, in addition. Then the last form of verb we need is the verb with VN ing form. As in spying, playing, supporting, bringing, packing, putting, planning. All these are in the continuous form, or what is termed as what? Progressive. Good. I want you to give me a phrase or verb containing these three. 1, 2, 3. One after the other, before we even begin looking at them. One after the other, each of you will tell me. Let me start from Josefa.
She has been spying on me.
I don't necessarily need you to consider the sentence, but just the verb phrase. Verb phrase. Good.
Has been spying.
Do you need to use my? Use a different continuous.
Cooking.
Okay. Good. So present perfect continuous. Salma?
Have been playing.
Speak up.
Have been playing.
I would be happy if you don't use any of those I have there. Present perfect continuous. Nazir?
Have been watching.
Come again, your first.
Have been watching.
Orchard?
Has been singing.
Good. So we have present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. That's very good. You have done very well. That shows that you are following. Good. So examples as I have here, has or have, either of them, been supporting. Have or has been planning. Has or have been acting. Good. So it's now easy. If you have these, it's very easy to now put them into sentences. All that you need to know is that this has is for singular subject, have is for plural, singular. That's all that you need to. And if you're able to consider grammatically, you'll be right. It will now be left with the meaning, whether the meaning too you are right. So let's see in sentences. Our parents have been supporting us since last June. Parents, plural. Subject, have, plural, present form of our first verb. The Prime Minister has been planning to leave the country. So we have the Prime Minister being singular subject. So we have has. Yeah, someone should read the third example. Who is doing that for us? Yes, Ochad.
The work has been keeping me busy all day.
Come again.
The work has been keeping me busy all day.
I can hear the sound of this very well.
The work has been keeping me busy all day.
Good. So we have the work being singular subject, so has. So present perfect continuous. Yes, Josefa, read the last one.
Crude oil prices have been going up.
Good. Do we know crude oil? Do we know what is crude oil? In your simple way of understanding. Yes, Nazir.
Crude oil is where we get petrol, kerosene, and other oils from.
Fuel. Okay. So like you have an idea, kerosene, petrol, diesel, and others. We even get gas. I hope you know that. The gas we use for cooking. We have different forms of gas, but the one we use for cooking too, we get it from crude oil. Ghana, we are blessed to have enough quantities that we are able to extract. Good. So our colored words indicates our tenses. So have been supporting, has been planning, has been keeping, have been going. Let me hear you consult a sentence each, one after the other. This time around is a sentence, not the verb phrase as you gave me the first time. Yes, so one after the other. Let me start from Salma.
She has been playing all day.
Okay. So your present perfect.
Been playing.
Salma, speak up.
Has been playing.
Good. Yes, Josefa.
He has been talking all day.
Oh, should you all go the same line? Consult a different sentence. We'll come back to you. Nazir?
The boys have been making too much noise in the classroom.
Okay. And then Ochad?
She has been cooking for the visitors.
Good. Yes, Josefa, back to you.
The man has been driving since yesterday.
Okay. Now let's continue. Aspect of present perfect progressive. Instances where we use a present perfect progressive. We say it is used to express an event that started in the recent past, but the past is stated. And it is still in progress up to the present time. What it means that something started in the past, not too far. It could be this morning. It could be an hour ago. It started there. It could be 2 days ago, depending on what you are looking at. It could be a week. It could even be a year. But depending on the situation you are looking at, it's not that too far. And then that thing has continued up to the present time. At the time you are talking, or just before you even spoke about, the event is still taking place or took place. We use a present perfect to express that. We shall look at other forms of it, but the detailed aspect, I wouldn't bother you with it. That will be meant for the secondary school and the higher levels. Let's see some examples. Our example here, teachers have been guiding people since creation of mankind. This is an activity teachers have done before this time we are talking about. And they are still doing it. They have not stopped. That's one example. Is there any possibility that they will still do it in the future? There is. There's that possibility that they can still do it in the future. Good. Then our next example, it has been distracting us over a week. In this example, the activity started over a week ago. And at the time we are speaking about it, it might have stopped. But it took a full week for it to disturb us. So it sees what happened is that at a certain point in time in the past, something started, continued to another point in the past. It has terminated. There's also the possibility that it may reoccur, but over there it is not stated. So that's also another way of expressing yourself in the present perfect continuous. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then the third one, engineers have been building great bridges for years. It means here, for a long years gone, for so many years gone, we've had engineers building great bridges. If you also look at it critically, there's that possibility that they will continue to build bridges, great ones, of course, though it is not stated, but there's that possibility. No one can deny the fact that engineers will still continue to build great bridges as far as we have engineers. So present perfect tense can also help us express statement in that form. Then our last one, Africa has been struggling to gain economic independence. And we are still struggling. Have we stopped? No. Is there the possibility that we will continue to struggle? Yes. Until we get what we want, we will continue to struggle for that. So, but the activity has been struggling. It didn't start now. It started way back in the past, has continued to the present time, and there's the possibility that it will still continue, even into the what? Future. For your understanding, I expect that these should be okay for you. The easiest thing for you to keep in mind is that the present perfect helps us to express ourselves in statements that start in the recent past, specified time in the past, that continues up to the period we are talking about it. There may be the possibility that the activity can still continue into the future. That is one. There may be the possibility that that activity will terminate. It will not continue. There's that possibility that it can terminate and reoccur. All these possibilities are there. If you have any questions, I'll pause here for you to ask. If you don't have, you will do something for me. You will construct a sentence each containing the present perfect continuous, where we have that possibility of either the action still continuing or terminating. That may have any of the four we have identified, the possibility of any of the four we have identified so far. So construct it. You do that as assignment, but let's do all this together. Viewers at home, take part in this one that we are going to display. We are to identify the tense used in each tense. Take note of this. You stop writing and follow. The first one, Shaq said, "I get tired of eating fish all the time." Let's identify the tense there together. Yes? Salma?
I get tired.
Is the tense the whole of it, I get tired? Or where?
I get tired of eating fish all the time.
Yeah, so where is the tense? You mentioned I get tired, and I'm asking whether I is included. I ask whether I is included.
Get tired.
Good. The tense there is what? Get tired. What tense is it? Nazir?
Present tense.
Look at it. Get is what? Yes, Orchard.
Present form. And
Tired is what?
perfect.
Good. So this becomes what?
Present perfect.
Good. Someone asked whether it's all the time you have had, or has and has. Those kind of things. So that is all we have here. Present perfect. Good. Let's look at the next one. You have been very kind to me these past months. Yes, what is our tense? Yes, Orchard?
Have been.
Good. What tense is it?
Present perfect.
Present perfect. Do we agree? Good. Next. Josefa, read the tense for us.
I wish to repay your kindness, so I have decided to show you my house.
Good. So let's identify the tenses. Nazir, one.
Have decided.
That is one there. Have decided is there. Now, look at this. We haven't mentioned it, but you should know that there are other verbs there. Besides have decided, do we have any other verbs there? We have. Let's mention some of them. Yes, Salma. Repay. We have wish to repay. Wish is there. To what? Repay. Good. What else? To show. To repay, to show. They are in the infinitive forms. These are also another aspect of verbs that we shall study another time. But here we have present perfect. Good. He was getting impatient for that. Yes, the tense. Nazir?
Was getting.
Let's identify the tense. This was is what?
Present.
Take your time. Look at it very well.
Past perfect tense.
Hey, Nazir.
Past continuous.
Again.
Past continuous.
Good. That's past continuous or past progressive. Good. Next. Salma, read.
Shark was surprised by monkey's statement.
Good. The tense.
Was surprised.
What tense? What form of tense is it?
Present.
No. You
Past.
see, take your time and follow. Past,
Past perfect.
Again.
Past perfect.
Good. So past perfect. Next. Yes. What I read?
At first, monkey was scared, but he soon got used to it.
Good. The tense.
Was scared.
That's it. Which form?
Past perfect.
Past perfect. Good. We also have another verb there. Got used. So which form? Yes, Nazir?
Present perfect.
Look at it.
Past perfect.
Good. You see that here it's not was. It's not where. Good. Now let's continue. We are still with that. He was forced to answer nature's call. The tense. Josefa.
Was forced.
Which form?
Past perfect.
Good. 9. Salma, read.
I started practicing in the first couple of years of my school life.
Good. Let's identify the tense. Josefa.
Started practicing.
Good. So this is in the what?
Past.
Past. And this?
Progressive.
Good. So past progressive. You see that it is not was. Good. These are sentences I picked from some of your readers we have within the JHS level. I picked them at different places in your readers. As I was mentioning, there are instances where you will not see the was, you will see the has, the has, the had, or have, but you see other verbs. Then let's look at, he bit his lip in fear while he planned his escape. Yes, the tense?
While he planned.
Are you saying the whole of that? He being there, no. Look at it again. Yes, Nazir.
Plant.
Plant, good. We have plant. But before plant, there's also another verb somewhere. Another tense somewhere. Yes, Salma.
Bit.
Bit. So in which form is bit?
Past.
What form of past?
Past perfect.
Where is the past and where is the perfect? Look at it, please.
A simple past.
So say it, please, to the hearing of all of us.
Simple past.
Good, simple past. Here, Salma, I'm still on you.
Simple past.
Speak up.
Simple past.
Good. So here we have simple past bit, and we also have simple past here. Have you seen? Good. You do this one at home. They all put on their best gowns and sat out on foot. You do them at home. He had cut the tree down before coming here. So you do the two at home, and when we meet next time, I shall look at it for you. Viewers at home, we are most grateful for your time. We hope you enjoyed the lesson. Comments and questions are welcome. We hope to meet you another day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.